Election monitoring groups are of the view that a local government election must be held without delay. Views in this regard were expressed during a press briefing convened by 6 election monitoring groups in Colombo today.
We are all of the view that an election must be held. There have been statements from both the government and the media indicating that the National Elections Commission is divided when it comes to the polls. This is an attempt to delegitimize the existing election process. As of now, the President has summoned the Election Commission on 2 occasions. As the head of state, he has the right to convene a commission. However, at a time when an election has been announced and when the government has disagreed to hold an election, the President summoning the commission and questioning it regarding the election is neither democratic, legal nor ethical. We as election monitoring groups see this as an attack on the independence of the Election Commission. They said if an election is held, there wouldn't be enough funds to purchase books, school uniforms and paddy, and that fuel and gas queues would reappear. But when they passed the recent budget, they knew that an election will be held, so funds have been allocated for this purpose. The Secretary to the Ministry of Finance is aware of this. The Election Commission is aware of this as well. They know about the relevant legal framework. They lack the political, social and economic background necessary to postpone the polls. The President cannot convene the Elections Commission at a time like this or to express such views. He is the leader of one of the main political parties of this country. We believe these meetings will end in disputes. Moreover, the Attorney General does not need to be consulted regarding this matter. The existing provisions of the Constitution state that a vote will be held if there is a division in the Election Commission. The Constitution is clear about the steps that need to be taken. In a democratic country, the President does not have to be involved in this.
Sri Lankaවේ ඕනෑම මැතිවරණයක් පවත්වා බංකොලොත් වුණා කියලා ඔබලා අහලා තියෙනවා.
Have you ever heard of Sri Lanka becoming bankrupt by holding an election? Don't forget that 10 billion rupees is needed to hold an election. That amount has already been allocated. No Sri Lankan government has ever considered the cost to hold an election as a burden. Funds have always been provided. After every election, there was an economic stimulus in Sri Lanka.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ආර්ථික උද්දීපනයක් ඇති වෙනවා. අපි තාම දකින්නේ නැහැ නිශ්චිතව.
We don't see a clear political commitment to hold this election. In the recent past, the people have demanded change in the system. The local government election can be considered as a basic requirement of that system change. The people can exercise their rights. Do the people favor other economic and state policies? Therefore, as election monitoring groups, we oppose any attempt to prevent or postpone the local government elections.
ීමට හෝ ප්‍රමාද කිරීමට යම් උත්සාහයක් දරනවා නම් නිරීක්ෂණ සංවිධානය හැටියට අපි ඒක අපේ විරෝධතාවය ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා.